Welcome to the Dice Box and Tombstone Blues. Our little group has reached what they kind of assume must be the basement of the sanitarium, but might be a basement somewhere else. They know a way up. They just don't know what they're going to find when they go up, because they kind of took the not so scenic route through bits of Crossroad Creepy, which they got broken out of by the power of daylight, and long drop into pile of corpses, which then proceeded to try to beat Reba to death because she mouthed off at whatever is more or less behind this bullshit. They had a tour around this basement of whatever this place is, found some things that had been set to say some fairly unpleasant, unfortunate, and anger-inducing things, particularly to Jillian, but Aloy got some of it as well. Reba was just looked at some of the experiments that had been going on, and that was a blasphemy from both ends of the faith-based spectrum, so that was fun. And after Muffin smashed the living hell out of a machine that apparently did something horrible to people, but certainly left them alive while doing it, they got from the spot that they hadn't investigated, sort of over there-ish. Oh, you shouldn't have done that. Immediate reactions?
Reba just goes, "Oh, hell no," and pulls out her tomahawk.
Jillian takes a deep breath in, starts steadily going that way.
Okay, well,
By the way, are we recording?
Yes, we are. I switched that on when I did the thing, but
a lot to go over at the start.
Yeah, but I switched it on as soon as the call started, so thank you for reminding me, however.
Cannon is out.
You know, if you had just tried a little bit harder, you might have learned so very, very much from that machine. You get to about there and slam into what feels like solid air. And
Jillian kicks it relatively lightly.
Well, standing behind it, you can see fairly. I'll put you in wherever the hell you're going to wind up being, so that because that would mean you're about there. And where is everybody else?
I'm.
Okay, so there's the line, and then okay.
Back there if I'm anywhere.
Okay. Bink. Okay. Reba?
I'm probably a step back next to Aloy, letting Jillian take point.
Okay. Where's Muffin? Good muffining outfit.
Muffin will be back here. Like just behind me.
Clank. Yeah, no, don't worry. I know why that's
okay.
A thing. Because I'm set to there's layers, and I have a whole bunch of things set up. So
Gotcha.
So basically, I was on the wrong layer of map.
Right.
Um,
No worries.
so yeah, there you go.
It's just when our roll 20 starts being weird, I'm like, is that me? Is that a layer? What is it? So, thank you.
You're doing it again. Yes. Don't worry, that won't last overly long. The gentleman you're looking at is, I mean, he's well dressed, bit pale. Something about his eyes is just, I mean, it's nothing that you could put your finger on, but he doesn't look quite alive, sane, of this world, but mostly he looks human, well dressed human, you know?
Is it the same voice?
Yep. That when he speaks, it's that voice, and that voice doesn't sound quite human either.
Also, Jillian's token isn't there.
Should be. Nuke. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know what bit you're looking at, but
Huh.
I'm
Oh,
seeing it fine.
Yeah, I'm
Right.
seeing it too.
that is weird because I am not.
Possibly it's because you're not set to Jillian on your.
Oh, yes, I did forget that. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that mattered. Okay. That's good to know for the
It
future.
didn't change, but I
Well,
should have done that anyways, but I'll just refresh it.
yeah, that's probably best because I mean it's there. Everybody else can see it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, now I can see it.
Okay, good. So it was
Yeah, we're
just
good.
a. It was
Continue.
just,
That
it
was
was
a
just
connection lag spike.
Yes. Anyway. This is currently looking at Aloy. You could have learned a great deal from that machine if you just actually been remotely patient about it.
Yeah, there's not a lot of time for patience right now. And if I can't have it, then you can't either.
You are such a child.
Yeah. Welcome to me.
Hmm.
Oh, that speaks to a malleable mind. It'll be very interesting to see what happens at the end of this. You looks at Jillian, on the other hand. As I understand it, stubborn as the day is long and more than a little deluded.
Jillian, deep breath in. She slams her fist on the barrier and thunders. How much greater is thy judgment to come?
And that's all you have at the moment. You no words of your own. What a disappointment. I'm giving you an opportunity to ask some questions. I'm sure you have some. You in particular.
Reverts her teeth, and another breath, and then goes back to her normal voice. And, where is my husband?
Honestly, not entirely sure. He has his errands. Granted, you could probably find him, depending. I mean, currently his primary mission is sort of to interfere with these delusions of godly championhood. Making sure that you have absolutely nowhere else to go. And after that, hopefully helping to get you to someone who can make you see reason.
And how are you going to do that if we leave this place a smoking crater?
Do you even know where this place is?
Doesn't matter. We can still blow it up.
Can you? Do you think it's
Any- Anything explodes if enough kerboom is applied.
Possibly, but that doesn't necessarily mean that A, this is our only place. B, that we can't just put it back together through means that you are just that little bit too squeamish to attempt.
I'm gonna show
And-
you the truth of things real soon.
Oh, this is truly adorable. It really, really is. By all means. Basically, I didn't just... You seem the, smash first, and then realize that you can no longer ask questions sort, so I thought I'd give you a little time where this fight you seem to be gearing up for wasn't going to happen, just so that if you do happen to survive this, you'll have something.
Yeah, and the chances of us being able to trust anything you say are, if I'm doing the math right, a 0.12%.
Dearie, I don't expect you to... You either aren't going to survive, or you're going to end up on my side, so what would be the purpose in lying to you?
Any number of things.
The truth is so much more painful. But since you're a little bit reluctant, let me provide some information for you. Your husband was obviously very concerned about you. A kindly gentleman paid him a visit some months ago. After a lengthy and enlightening conversation, your husband came to the conclusion that your visions of crusaderhood were just that, visions, delusions. And so he came for some more in-depth medical advice on the subject of your issues. He's determined to break you of them.
Jillian just glares at him.
As to where he is, I think he could be finishing off the job of slaughtering that township you just left. That would be a bit of a waste, though, so I hope he left it at the Reverend. He could be, weakening your bonds with your, associates to keep them from enabling you. I mean, I don't imagine that even if it wasn't technically your fault, although if you hadn't left your husband and gone herring off into the wastes to shoot people for not much profit, I still think that it might make someone look a little bit askance at you if your husband went around murdering or perhaps corrupting a certain tribe. It's a guess. I mean, I don't. He's not really my department. It was an excellent bit of work I did on him, though.
Jillian punches the barrier again.
It's a shame about you, Ms. Pyle. We could have made something really special out of you. Perhaps we still will.
I'd like to still be me, thanks.
Oh, no, you'd still be you, just without some of those pesky bits of squeamishness and morals. I mean,
I'd like to still be me.
but imagine people who wouldn't prevent you from using that particularly interesting find of yours.
Yeah, funny that. They're being smart about it.
It was nice of you to bring it here, though. We'll make some
Yeah,
good
so
use
says
of that.
someone who's probably going to be in pieces by the time this is over.
You think very, very highly of your chances, don't you?
Yes, given how angry Jillian is? And the amount of holy wrath she's packing, I don't think you're going to enjoy what's gonna happen in a few minutes.
Reba, given you've said next to nothing, please make me an insight check. Because you two are a little bit too distracted, frankly. And that's not really Aloy's remit anyway!
60.
Beep. So, questions, comments, philosophies on life? I'm gonna give Ethan a 10 count. Not doing, not saying. Okay. I'll take that as a no, then.
No.
Very well. And let's see. Shape. Alt. 10, 15, no. So about there. 15, 20. Yep. Wait. The usual clanks and squeaks you hear from Muffin. Nothing. It is dead silent. in your immediate vicinity. And I would like you all to roll initiative. So that was... Actually, roll it. Okay, so that's Jillian, Aloy, Reba, Dr. Muffin. Okay. Aloy, it's gone very freaking quiet.
I'm going to reach to my screwdriver, click it.
Nuh-uh.
Do I hear anything?
Nuh-uh. And that would actually be your verbal, so... Nope. Oh. Actually, I tell a lie. Because that's kind of wrong.
Huh?
No, I just realized something. I got the size wrong on this thing. So it's 20-foot radius and not diameter. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
So it's a good deal bigger.
Yep, point. Yep. Actually, just I can clear drawings and try that again. Yeah. Okay, so draw shape. Alt. So that was about there. 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. So that would about do it. Point. There we go. So, yeah. Click, nothing. You don't even hear the click. It's just...
Alright.
Oh, wait. I tell a lie. That should have been Jillian first. So you can think about it while Jillian...
Jillian tries to thunder something, and
Nope.
presumably it does not work.
Nope.
She pauses briefly and then just shoots the guy.
Okay.
Now it's with silver bullet.
Roll damage. Unfortunately, that is only 14. So it doesn't seem to hurt him as much as it should, even with silver.
And then she shoots again with lead.
That misses. I mean, just, but it misses.
Oof. And that's it.
Okay, now Aloy. So yeah, click. Well, not even click, just...
I am going to spin around and bolt back towards the machine of weird that we just broke.
Okay,
So gonna try and get as far to over here or over
10,
here as possible.
15, 20, 25, 30, so it's... Fuck. As close as you can get is about there. And as you cross... As you cross sort of there, you actually start hearing your footsteps again. But they're not going to be able to hear you if you try to yell in, so...
Oh, fucking joy!
I love this spell so much. I'm going to have so much fun with this spell later. Sorry. Okay, you've blown your movement, and you're over there.
Huh. Only have a 10-foot range.
That's bookmarked.
I'm going to point with the sonic screwdriver at the nearest wall
Okay.
here, and make and use prestidigitation to make an arrow symbol pointing basically just at the floor near it.
Okay. But, okay, at which point, okay. This is where you guys decide whether or not you care. No. Didn't think so. Reba, make me a straight up wisdom check. You don't care either. you just think that Aloy is trying to find a better line of shot somehow, or is just being Aloy. You don't know. You don't know. You don't care. This guy made threats about your family and your tribe, and just no. Speaking of which, it's your turn, but
Let me ask a question. If I make an Arcana check to try to get some idea of what effect this is, assuming I haven't seen it before, does that count as an action?
it hasn't, and I would say yes, it does.
Okay. In which case, I'm going to move away.
Okay, where are you going to go?
There?
Okay, there you said?
Yes. Well, right here, actually.
Okay.
I still want to keep him in sight. There we go.
Okay, well, he's not really in sight given he's up against the wall, because he'd have to be on,
Yeah, you're right.
on that
And the
side of it.
Gotcha. Okay, and the table's in the way.
Well, you could be standing right by the table, but
Okay.
you'd still be in the effect of the silence spell.
All right.
But that's the only way you're keeping him in any kind of line of sight.
Okay. And I already declared my movement, so I can't change it. So, okay. All right. In which case, I'll go ahead and stay in where I originally said.
Okay, well, you heard your footsteps, but you can't see him now.
That's fine. I was needing space to get clear. Because what I want to do is, since Aloy cleared out, making more room, and I have done
Oh,
so as well.
Yeah, to be fair, you didn't really notice that wisdom check. You didn't notice, and you didn't care.
That's fair. That's fair. I thought it was just didn't care, not didn't.
Well,
notice.
you didn't hear her footsteps, and she was standing behind you, more or less.
Gotcha. Okay, right. Sorry, haven't dealt with a silent spell, so yeah, that's I didn't think of that. That's a fair point. Thank you. Okay, then I'm gonna summon. I'm gonna summon a bear. Just a big honking bear, as big as I can get.
Okay. Where do you want this bear?
Well, let me double check the range on that real quick because okay. I'm assuming when it says range 60 feet with conjure animals, that means I can summon it in that space of 60 feet, right?
Yes.
Okay. I wasn't sure if it was that or if that was as far away from me as it could go. Or anyway, sorry, I'm over explaining. And in which case, I'm going to summon the bear, and it's going to pop up next to Muffin.
What side next to Muffin?
Oh, there.
Okay. Yeah. I thought that might be the case, but I didn't want to make the assumption. So.
Mm-hmm.
Bear.
Cool. And that's my movement and my action, and I can't see it, so I can't do that for my bonus action. So I think that will be it because the bonus action. Yeah, that's going to be it. Okay.
Okay. This dude, in which case is. Which was he gonna want to use? Jillian, make me a Constitution saving throw.
Who, me?
Yes, you. You are now blind.
Oh boy.
And you didn't hear anything, and to be fair, given the sphere of that, sound coming through would have kind of stopped dead around that end, so, Jillian, now you cannot see. And really need a bonus action here, so okay, Muffin.
Muffin is gonna try to follow Aloy,
And so
booping the entire way over,
yes,
despite
right up
being
until boop, and you suddenly Reba suddenly hears boop 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 boop, because there's just that little bit of gap right about there. So now you know where. Okay, so there's Muffin. Yeah, let's double check and see what blindness does. Make absolutely doubly sure. No, that's the spell. I want the condition. Here we go. Blindness condition. See. Okay, keep in mind, Jillian, that your attacks have disadvantage and you are going to automatically fail at any ability check that requires your eyesight.
Fair enough.
And you can't hear yourself speak.
Mildly problematic.
Just a little tiny bit, yeah. Hang on, let me just double check and see. Yeah, at the end of your turn, you can make another con save and see if you can break it, but... So yeah, you didn't hear anything. You saw him do something, and then you didn't see anything.
Jillian tries to swear.
Well, maybe she does. I mean, she can definitely feel swear words, but swear words are not being heard by anybody. Are you going to try to shoot at him, or are you just going to make the con save again?
She'll try to shoot in that direction.
Disadvantage, thank you.
Disadvantage.
God, that was an awful roll. Just misses.
Getting all the good rolls on this.
Yeah, okay, no, that's not good. Aloy.
Oh, the con save.
Oh, yes, sorry, go ahead. Oh, I need to figure out how in the hell you... Spell save DC. Here we go. Spellcasting 8 plus spellcasting minimum 12. No. You don't understand. I got the proficiency bonus and the ability modifier for this one is unbe-fucking-leavable. Yeah, I do apologize, but this, incidentally, Smeagol, is going to get a lot more fun in a little bit. This is a blood domain cleric. I broke into the Taldore campaign guide. Speaking of, Aloy, your turn.
Oh boy. So next to me is a smashed as hell machine.
Yep.
Can I see the dude at all?
Kinda. Jillian's kinda in the way, though. She's flailing. And, I mean, you can't see because her back's to you, but she appears to be shooting blind.
If I move about there, immediately next to myself, can I do I see the guy better?
Jillian's still in the way.
Yeah. Okay. Question, is Jillian wearing a hat?
Yes.
Can I try and graze the hat to make it shift up and back off her head?
No, because it would shift forward.
Yeah,
into
I'm trying
her
to figure out if
face.
there's. I'm trying to figure out if there's any way to make that to pop the hat in a way that indicates, please fucking move.
Okay. Allow me to explain this in as simple words as possible. You are debating shooting at Jillian's head. Do you know the modifier for and the penalties for a called shot? And you're aiming at her head.
Yeah, I remember. I'm mostly processing out loud.
Yeah, but you have more common sense than this. Even Aloy has more common sense than this.
Yeah.
That you
Alright.
just went quiet.
I muted and I got it backwards again, yes. Even Scanlan with his -2 modifier would have better sense than that. You do not point the gun at anyone or anything you do not want to put a bullet through. Jillian has told you this so many times.
Yeah, just trying to figure out, is there anything I'm just trying to cogitate what to do besides just shoot the dude, because Jillian's standing in the way and I can't shoot the dude, so...
Well, unfortunately, at this point, it's nothing she can hear, and although you don't know it, nothing that she can see either.
Don't want to have to do this. Okay. The the lovely canister full of ridiculous lyrium is in the in Muffin.
Yes.
I'm going to pull that and start rigging that to blow.
Okay. Tinker's tools?
$24.
This is gonna take more than your 6 seconds. So I'm gonna be asking for rolls for the next few rounds.
Got it.
Because this is a lot of fiddly shit. Reba.
Okay, well, given where we're all at, I can't see what Aloy's doing. I'm assuming, because it looks like the angle is bad anyway. And
Well, to be fair, she would have had to move up to here to actually get into Muffin's sight range. So you do probably see her pull out that canister and start fucking with it.
Oh, hell. Oh, hell. Oh, hell.
By the way, thank you so much for that.
Oh.
No. Smeagol, thank you for that. I'm going to have so much fun with that. Does the term blood puppet mean anything to you?
Yes, yes it does.
I am... Okay, let's see. 5, 10, 15, 20... Can I... Can I... With the distance there is it possible to run forward, put a hand on Jillian's shoulder and start pulling and moving back?
5, 10, 15, 20. You can start, but you're going to be in the silence effect. And that entirely depends on whether or not she decides to move, and she can't do that right at the moment because not her turn.
Okay. Okay. Well, Jillian's in obvious severe distress, and Reba realized she can't order her bear because she conjured it in the silence. So she's going to do
There's just-
exactly that. Run forward, grab Jillian, get ready to pull her back.
Yes, basically you feel a hand on your shoulder and you can't see that it's Reba. Oh, fuck.
I'm taking the chance. Got no choice.
Jillian, you have a reaction. You've just been grabbed from behind. You don't know where that fucker went. I'm sorry, I'm calling it. At this point, anything that's grabbing you is probably an enemy.
Okay, she whirls around, pistol whips.
Okay. Yeah.
I don't have a roll for that.
That would be straight strength in your case.
That makes sense.
With disadvantage because you can't see.
That's fortunate.
Yeah. So basically, you see, she swings completely blind, and when you look at her, you can see the pure white across her eyes. So you know that's fucking literal. Well, that's thankfully spared Aloy for a little while yet, because hang on, that's 6 creatures in a 40-foot cube, huh? Let's see. So let's check the info overlay. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yes. So, yep. So yeah, my important is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 4, 5, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yes. Time slows for every last one of you.
Fucking slow.
I'm having so much fun. You have no idea. You have no idea how much I needed this today. Yes, Aloy.
Ow.
Yeah, Aloy, Reba, the bear. Although given his concentration spell, Jillian can see again, and she finds herself looking at Reba, who she clearly swung a fist at. So, okay, so that you know...
Would that also blink out the
sorry.
silence?
No, the silence is from a different
It's just
source.
an it. Oh. Oh.
Anyway, actually, to be fair, wisdom save. Although your DC is going to be kind of insane. Yes, all of you all in the effect of it. Actually, Muffin
No,
is
that's disadvantage on.
Yeah, Muffin is slowed regardless. There are some things that it doesn't have to roll and is automatically exempt from. This is a time whoopsie.
So he gets affected, so he's just slowed automatically?
He's slowed automatically. And you need to make a wisdom save.
Got it. 8. Yeah. I don't do wisdom saves, thanks.
Yeah, Reba, Muffin, Aloy. It's because, unfortunately, like I say, your spell save DC on this is kind of nuts. So, those of you who are affected by this, you have a -2 penalty to AC and dexterity saving throws, and you can't use reactions. You can use either an action or a bonus action, but not both. And regardless of your abilities or magical items, you cannot make more than one melee or ranged attack during your turn. And your movement speed is halved. And if you attempt to cast a spell, you have to roll a d20. On an 11 or higher, the spell doesn't take effect until your next turn. And that next turn you either have to use your action to complete the spell or it gets wasted, spell slot and all. I'm pretty sure that applies to smites, even if you could make them in the silence.
Did Jillian pass with the 24?
Jillian passed with a 24.
Okay.
Reba only just missed it.
Okay.
Okay, so Muffin. Muffin is boop. Boop.
And movement speed is halved. Best he can do is step in. He's gonna step in front of Aloy to try and be as much of a shield as possible.
Okay. And yes, those of you affected at the end of your turn, you can make another wisdom save and try and break out of it.
Is Muffin able to make that save, or no because auto effect?
Yeah, basically, any charm effect, anything that tries to order Muffin around that requires a wisdom save, it doesn't matter because he only takes orders from Aloy. That's just how he works. That's the benefit for you. The disadvantage for you is that shit like this.
Just auto tags.
Yep. So yeah.
Makes sense. And is absolutely right. It's hilarious.
Okay, Jillian, it's still silent. And Reba's moving funny, but you can see.
Jillian radiates forcibly restrained power and then whirls back around. Shoots with... Okay, which one is it?
It'd be silver at this point, because it's silver.
I mean, the grit one. Okay.
Trick shots, they're called.
Shoots with advantage.
Okay.
Silver.
Okay. Roll damage. Yeah, it's still not hurting as much as you want it to.
Then she shoots again with lead.
Damage.
Angry Jillian.
Whoa!
And max damage? Holy fuckball. Son of a damn.
Yeah, somebody is pissed. Okay, yeah, bonus action movement, or are you just gonna keep plugging away at this guy?
If he's just gonna stand there, then she's gonna keep plugging away.
For the moment, yes, because it's not his turn yet. Aloy, make me a Tinker's Tools check with disadvantage. Because you're still working on this.
Everything is so...
Yes, yes it is.
Would I be able to register this enough to try and shift to cast haste on myself?
Regardless of your... It wouldn't... So no.
Got it. 13.
This is getting sticky. This is getting really sticky. You were doing really well, and now you're not really sure what's happening because it's all quiet over there. So to be fair, you don't really know what's going on. Anyway, speaking of, can you make me a wisdom save?
Is that a disadvantage because of the slow, or?
No, that would be dex saves, not wisdom saves.
Yep.
Nope.
Hey,
Nope.
I'm not saving this given the spell save DC.
Nat 20,
could-
Nat 20
yeah,
would auto success you on that. I'd give you that one.
That's the only thing that would with me. I have a negative mod, okay?
It's still not the worst negative mod we've ever had in this game. Reba.
Okay. Well, now seeing that Jillian is Jillian ish.
Well, her eyes cleared and she turned around and blew the holy hell out of this.
Yeah. So I'm like,
Hmm.
okay. She's just all right, and then realizing, wait, I didn't hear that. Right. Crap. In which case, question: how far into the area that he's standing in can I see?
Only as far as you're seeing here. It's very dark back there.
Dang. And yeah, she's wise enough she wouldn't risk it. Okay. Because I was thinking, well, going back didn't work too well. Why not go forward? And I was like, no, I think she wouldn't do that. That doesn't sound like something she'd do. Okay, thank you for letting me work that out. In which case,
And behind you is a very bewildered bear.
yeah. Can't. Sorry, hang on. Can I? Can I? Because it's quiet. Can I? I can't really speak to animals. I'm assuming wouldn't work, or speak to the woods wouldn't work.
Nope.
Okay. Okay. So then, because I want to basically get back where I was, but in the process, like motion at the bear, like come with me.
That's not going to
Okay.
help, and also you can't get out of the silence.
Well, I know I can't, but I mean, that's my movement and my action.
Yeah, that's
Getting
9,
as close
10,
to the edge
15.
as I can.
Yeah, you're on the edge, but the bear is just
Okay.
is basically
Right.
all you get.
Confused, silenced bear.
Confused, silenced bear. Right. Okay, Jillian can clearly see now. That's never good. Let's see.
Speaking of things that are never good, that reaction.
Okay, now I need to learn what a constitution save for a bear is.
Because I'm well aware of what's coming now. Thanks for the bear.
And that's, con save could be worse, but with that spell save DC, it's a bit... Okay, let's see. Oh, crap. So, okay, this particular individual gestures at this bear, which point it turns around. And actually, no, I'm going to need to keep that because bear's mine now. Oh, fucking hell! Okay, just be grateful it wasn't like a dire bear or something. Oh, this is going to be amusing. Okay, so yeah, bear, it's up to Jillian, and well, she's facing off against this dude. And okay, yeah, right. +5 to hit. Oh, that was nat 20. Shit. Okay. So
Let me just get the calculator up.
it's not that bad. It's only a 1. It's only a challenge rating 1, but still. That's 12, 16. And claws. That's a natural 9. What the fuck?
Your dice aren't normal, for one,
Mm.
and for another, I have to wonder what it'll take to make this thing piff. If it
Oh my
even can
God,
piff
that was max damage. Okay, so that was...
Sorry, Jillian.
16, 20. So first it bites you for 20 points of piercing damage, and then it mauls you for 16 points of slashing damage.
Ah, boy. Jillian tries to scream again.
Well, the screaming happens, it's just nobody can hear it.
Mm.
Muffin. Boop.
Muffins load. How would Muffin be able to get far enough over to head to run over and headbutt the bear?
Just.
All right. I have to set that
Clanky.
set that at disadvantage. And was that at least 20 feet in a straight line?
No, that was 15 feet, because that's as far as you can move.
Right. Oh well. Oh, clankety clankety clank headbutt. And oh yeah, should have been disadvantaged. So
It doesn't matter!
that is a net.
It
Yeah,
doesn't
that's a nat
matter!
one.
It really doesn't matter. If you've rolled a nat 20, you don't need to roll again for advantage. If you rolled a nat 1, you don't need to roll again for disadvantage. So, yeah, Muffin just clink, clinky, clink. Just headbutts the floor. Okay. This is gonna take a while. So, I'm thinking that maybe, we should take our break now, and now that we're
idea.
at the end of a combat round. And when we come back, we'll deal with Bear.
Uh-huh.
And we're back. In the middle of absolute ludicrousness, frankly. Currently, apparently demon-possessed dude has slowed almost everybody down, briefly blinded Jillian, removed the effectiveness of the ward entirely, along with all the noise in that immediate vicinity, and slowed a lot of people down, and used a bear that Reba put in the middle of the space to maul Jillian. So yeah, there's Jillian, and she's shooting at this guy, and it's not doing as much damage as she'd like, but it's still doing damage. And then all of a sudden, from directly behind her, scrape, bite. What are you gonna do?
It's Jillian's turn.
Yes. Top of the round. Jillian.
Rolls about, shoots the bear.
Okay. Roll damage. Okay. The bear is probably hang on, let me jot down bear HP. Actually, so hang on. 3. That's 10, 60. Yeah, so that's 22. So you've done it an owie. Pretty significant owie, but it's not dead yet.
She shoots again.
Okay.
Oh my god.
given the angle, bullet ricochets off Muffin. Boing!
That's it.
Yep, that's basically it. Bonus action. No, okay. Aloy, again, Tinker's tools, because you're still, and you can't hear anything that's going on, and you're focused on your work, so, and that's with disadvantage still because you're moving through molasses right now.
12.
This is not going well. Wisdom save.
7! Welcome to -1 and me not rolling anything. I mean, look at that. I get a 20 on the disadvantage first roll, and then a fucking 5.
Anyway, Reba.
Okay. Given I'm not still, I don't. Anyway, can I do more than breaking concentration on the spell? Because the conjure animals is a concentration, so the bear would go away, and stepping back out of the circle. Can I do more than just that, or is that my limit? Because I don't know with the slow and everything.
Well, I mean, your movement is down to 15 feet. You would have an action, or, well, to be fair, if you're breaking concentration, I'd say you have a bonus action and that's it.
Okay.
So you'd have to move there, break concentration, so now there's no more bear. And you don't really have a proper line of sight. I have crowd control fucked y'all.
Very much
A little bit.
Okay. In which case, let's see. There's more than enough room. Can I know I can't see the guy. Can I at least see Jillian?
You can see Jillian, yes.
Okay. Then what I'm going to do is bonus action healing spirit on Jillian.
Roll a d20.
Right. Roll 1d20. Oop, 20. 16.
Okay, that kicks off in your next round.
Mm-hmm. Okay, that's fine. And that's it.
Okay, now it's this dude's turn. Blood puppet is about done. So...
Wait, I didn't get my wisdom save.
Oh, sorry, yes, roll your wisdom save.
My bad. Mm-hmm. One moment. Let me get back to that page. And 18. Okay, that's fine. I figured.
Well, the 20 didn't do it, so...
Exactly.
So, let's see, what can we do here? Jillian, make me a charisma saving throw. Jillian is gone.
Oh boy.
Jillian finds herself in a kind of appalling little circle of... I mean, it's mostly empty. It's just you on a rock and a lot of darkness. Welcome to banishment. Speaking of though, the slow, because that's concentration spell, kicks off. But
so
you
much
have
swearing.
you have no you don't know. You can't hear anything.
Yeah, I can't even tell that that's turned off. I just know things were.
You're still focusing, and things seem to be getting easier. If that's I mean, okay, Muffin. There's no more bear. There's no more Jillian. Boop, 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 boop. Except you can't hear it because in the middle of the silence, so it's just.
Would Muffin be able to step here, prepare, and then just bull rush the guy?
5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Just. Okay. Yeah.
Alright, steps there, and then charging forward and headbutt. 13.
Nope. And he's just to flatten himself against the wall and nothing.
Tink.
Well, not even, just and he's if you could hear, he would be laughing right now because he is. Okay. Jillian. Yeah. Target is incapacitated. Target remains there until the spell ends.
Jillian screams.
Yeah, there's really nothing you can do for the next 10 rounds or until this guy gets squished. Yeah, okay, the main threat has been eliminated. Okay. Yeah, Aloy Tinker's tools. No more disadvantage. At least she can hear herself scream now.
14.
It's still not going well. You had it. You were doing so well, and then everything got weird. And it's not weird, but you're having to readjust. And you're sure you connected that bit wrong, and now you have to fix everything that you did wrong over there. And this boom is gonna take a while. Reba, Jillian just. And your healing spirit piffs out because there's nobody to cast it on anymore.
Doesn't that just stay where it is?
Normally it would, but as soon as Jillian goes, she's like, "Oh well."
Okay.
Well,
Yeah.
to be fair, it was. I mean, it was anyway. Yeah.
And it was in mid anyway, so.
Yeah.
Oh well.
And that's your spell
just-
slot. That's the spell slot gone.
As well, yeah.
Because this is
Luckily,
me. I
that's
have
a
no
relatively
idea.
minor one.
Having no idea how the thing works.
Mm-hmm. All right. Well. Quick question about a thing. Does Muffin count as a creature for sickening radiance? Given that he's inorganic.
Probably yes, but it would come under more of a corrosive thing, and he has no save.
Okay, never mind then. All right. Well. I'm not getting any closer, I can tell you that much. I will. I'll move over toward Aloy. So getting like there.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Yeah, you can do that and be out of the silence cone.
Mm-hmm. Exactly, and just be like, "What are you doing?"
I didn't want to make a bomb, but I guess I'm making a bomb!
Looking over at the area, Jillian's gone. The bear being able to basically do sweet fuck all. All right, we're blowing up,
Okay, so
and that's it. Because I there's sweet fuck all I can do.
okay, let's have a quick look.
Oh, I take that back. Actually, if I can.
No, because you basically declared your end
I
of
did.
turn.
Yeah, I did. That's fine. Okay.
60 feet instantaneous. Nice. 10-foot radius, huh? So yeah, that gets you both.
Dear God, what did you put on this guy?
Everything.
No, it's just a particularly interesting. It would have been nice if we still had the still had the slow on you, but getting Jillian out of the way was far more important. So I would like both of you to make a dexterity saving throw.
At least I'm no longer at disadvantage on that.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Why it would have been nice to have slow still up, but
22.
8.
oh, ow, ow, ow. Okay. That means that Aloy saves. Surprisingly. So that's so let's pull out my dice here. That's a lot of dice. 8, 10, 11 points of fire damage and 12, 17 points of radiant damage. That's halved for Aloy, so that's 6 and 9. As a column of pure flame comes down from on high and whoom!
Ah, Flame Strike. Fucking clerics.
I told you, blood domain cleric.
Yeah, I figured as much. That's kind of why I'm a little afraid, because I know what other shit they get.
Well, they've already had blood puppets, so that's a nice one. So oh, actually, there's a thing that's gonna have to happen. Now we roll the hand of fate. Oh dear. Your containment was in the middle of that.
How bad did that rupture?
Oh, it's kerboomed, and I'd like you both to make me wisdom saving throws.
Seven!
Yeah, Aloy is stunned until the end of Critter's turn, and Reba is at disadvantage for her next attack thing. Muffin! Well, can't actually... Aloy can't order him, because...
He could just continue what he's already doing, which is attempting to buffer the guy.
Fair enough. By all means, buffer away.
No!
He's more worried about Aloy. He's turning around and you can't hear him, but... Jillian? Still screaming, probably.
Yeah. After a moment, she
Well, six seconds per round.
after screaming for 6 seconds, she takes a deep breath, tries to recenter herself.
Okay, Aloy, no. Reba. Reba. That creepy ghost rock is now out. I think you might be muted.
I am, because I'm trying to figure out what to do, but I don't know. Well, we're not making a bomb out of that, so
Trust Aloy, she'll find a way when she's a little less.
Either that, or I'm plugging it directly into my gun.
question. Primal Beast, if you do Great Tree, can you still move? Because it says you make dexterity and wisdom-based attacks with advantage.
I would gather so. It's more the spirit of tree, not you being rooted to the spot. You don't
Right.
you don't grow roots.
Right. Okay. All right. Then, oh, that's actually a bonus action. Sweet. Okay. Then, fuck it. Bonus action, Guardian of Nature, the tomahawk is a dex or a strength?
Strength.
Oh, it is?
It's not a finesse weapon.
Right, right.
And just to make it absolutely clear, you can't get to within melee range of this guy in this turn.
Ah, okay. Okay. All right.
I mean, you could run in preparation, but you don't know what he's gonna do to you.
Yeah. In which case, yeah, I'm gonna do Guardian of Nature as my bonus action. Great Tree, so I get 10 temporary hit points, and I'm gonna start charging in.
Okay, so 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So yeah, because you kind of got to try and get in or around Muffin.
And that's basically that's a bonus action, and then for my action, oh, that's a bonus action as well. And that's okay. So then, where is it? No, where's? Oh, there it is. Then for my actual action, fuck, I can't do that either. Well, can I do a bonus action as an action?
No, we've had this conversation how many times now?
All right, then in that case, that's it, because I can't get close enough, and nothing I can do as an action would really help me. So.
One fifth, 1/4. 1/3. 1/2. That doesn't count. Okay. Reba, make me a dex save.
Me?
Yes, you.
Okay. Well, you cut out in the beginning of that.
Check your mic, man. It's up, I think.
No, your mic is...
No, no.
Yep, there you go.
Yeah, I know.
It's just you were talking with it up there, so...
Mm-hmm. All right. Big save coming up. 9.
Ooh, okay, that's gonna hurt.
Yep.
This flame-like radiance descends from on high. Or given where this guy is from, flame-like radiance ascends from down low. Bidet of hellfire. And that's 11 points of radiant damage.
All right. There went all my HP for the tree, which is actually what I figured would happen. So that's actually fine.
I don't think. Yeah. Okay. Nope. That's. I think. Is he gonna move? Nah. No real need. Aloy, your stun has now worn off. Oh, sorry. No, Muffin's next. Muffin? Muffin is looking at this guy, and there's just been boom.
Muffin can do one thing.
Smash.
Muffin can also could probably try to back up and hit him again.
Yeah, but 20
that would be-
feet. 20 feet,
But
no.
yeah, that wouldn't be enough. Not enough movement to do that.
Yep.
So
Not even.
hold on. No, he has a 40-foot movement, so he could go back and then forward again.
I guess so.
Yeah, he's going to
5,
back up
10,
and try to
15,
charge
20.
again.
Reaction.
All right, what's the guy doing?
I've also been incredibly unfortunate to you all. Warcasters can cast spells as reactions. Make me a dex.
You may have
Make me a dex saving throw.
Muffin?
For Muffin.
You may have overclocked this guy. 14.
Yeah, okay. Nope. Muffin moves away and takes 12 points of radiant damage.
All right.
But
I don't know how to. I don't know how to mark down how much he has left
let me have a look at his.
because he was at.
So 78 minus 12. Okay. I'll keep tabs. It's fine.
Thank you, DM.
So yeah, charge.
Yep, incoming Muffin. 22.
That does hit. Roll damage.
All right, a grand total of. A grand total of 20.
Your maths are awful. That's 23.
23? Oh, good.
And actually rounded down to 13.
Yeah, my brain must have flipped a number somewhere.
Okay. Jillian.
Holy.
Jillian prays. Also, can she cast Lay on Hands on herself while she's waiting?
She's incapacitated while she's there.
Okay.
There's nothing.
Okay. Then she prays desperately.
Aloy, your everything is in a shambles now.
Are there enough? Is there any piece that I could?
You would have to touch it with your hands, but
Okay. And since since pieces everywhere, no way to really deal with anything. Turn on the haste button.
okay. Hang on. One thing I do need to do is. Oh, that was a nat 20 on the save for. Jillian's still stuck. Has advantage,
yeah.
but first roll was a nat 20, so.
Turn that on. Run to about there.
Patty. There?
Anywhere that'll let me just shoot him.
Yeah, although Muffin's in the way.
Muffin is in the way. I have to shoot him. If I don't shoot him, there is just me standing there like a boob.
Yeah, but Muffin's in the way. You better roll really fucking well.
Well, here's hoping I don't roll a 1.
It'd be more than a 1 to hit Muffin. If you don't hit this guy, you hit Muffin. You hit Muffin, roll damage. Muffin's a pretty large metal box. Thankfully, you did not do very much damage to Muffin, but if it wasn't for the silence, you would probably be hearing a somewhat betrayed sounding boop.
And he's getting the look of, damn it, I was trying, and just gesturing.
Okay,
I still have movement.
Uh-huh.
Could I get over here? Or further?
You could get there. Of course, what you don't have is, you haven't been able to detect traps, so, you wind up face to face with a zombie who then, pummels you for 4 points of bludgeoning damage. Sorry, I should actually show those up, should I not? So, yes, GM overlay, click, token layer, token layer, token layer, token layer. There are zombies.
Okay.
And yes, you've been punched. So yeah, you've moved into that general direction. Reba.
What was the AC on? What would be the hit on that? Because my AC goes up by 2 when I'm.
They rolled a
Hasted.
16.
All right. Just want to make sure I'm doing the math right there.
Yeah, I understand. I do know your AC with and without haste. So, Reba.
Stepping forward the 1 space.
Bonk.
Bonus action. Ending the whatchamacallit? The great tree, and instead flipping that over to great beast.
Okay.
The great tree was to get me close when he blasted me with something, and since that's a bonus action, can I still take a swing at him?
Yes, you can still take a swing at him.
Thank you. I will do so, and wish me luck, everybody. I mean, to be fair, it's with advantage, so I think There it is. Nope.
Nope.
14.
And you've used your bonus action. You've had your action. It's his
That's it.
turn, and you're in melee range. Could you make me a Constitution saving throw, please?
Well, let me roll it again because that was accidentally with advantage on.
Yeah, please.
$20.
Still, given that that's just on the cusp of the. Okay, so that would be contagion.
Yeah, I think we're dead.
Oh yeah, I've pretty much accepted that conclusion.
Um,
Dude, stop. You were
No.
starting to. Oh well, from my side, it looked like you were starting to get at it again. So sorry.
Yeah, fingers longer than it looks like on camera.
Yep, the foreshortening was a little weird. Sorry.
um. All of a sudden, you know the blinding migraine? Literally. Eyes go white. You have disadvantage on wisdom checks and wisdom saving throws, and you are blinded. At the end of each of your turns, you can still make a con save, and if you succeed on 3, you recover. If you fail, you wind up stuck with it for 7 days. Just saying. Okay, so that's action. Movement? No, he's gonna stand his ground at this point. But he just reaches out and caresses Reba's face, and the feel of it is just yeah. And then that happens. Muffin.
Not moving this time.
Just donk.
Yeah.
Roll damage. I think. Yeah. Fuck it. You need this one. Okay, so that's
7.
okay. Top of the round. Oh wait. Roll. Warcaster was so mean. The first roll was a 2. Jillian.
Jillian keeps on praying.
Aloy. I mean, you're right there, and there's a zombie.
I have no reason to move. If I go back, Muffin's in the way. If I stay here, I can at least do things.
Okay.
Bang.
Mm. 17, no. 19, yes. 17, no.
Bang.
Can scrap the bear. Give roll damage.
So that's not a lot.
But it is enough. For once, the dice liked you. He flinches, and Jillian returns. Still in the bubble of silence, and these guys are in so much fucking pain right now. Oh, speaking of zombies. The zombies are coming.
I thought you were going to go for the classic, Night of the Living Dead. They're coming to get you, Aloy.
No, I decided Plants versus Zombies. We have a druid. Oh, for fuck's sake! Now you're throwing nat 20s.
And to think, if I had moved, they'd have still hit me.
Yeah, because that one is boxing you in that way, and that one is sort of boxing in that general direction. One hits for 6 points of bludgeoning damage. The other one misses. Reba! There are zombies coming at you from behind now.
Which I can't tell because
No,
I'm blind.
you can see that. Oh no, Chris. Well,
I'm blind.
and you're in the silent. Oh.
I know nothing.
Okay, fair enough. Yes, you're blind. Your head hurts.
Yep. I still know vaguely where he is. I am still greater spirited, so I have advantage and disadvantage.
So regular roll.
Cool. That's what I wanted to verify. I'm just going to swing.
Okay.
That one.
Well, that's
Who did I hit?
Muffin. Clang! And you can't hear it because of the fucking silence. But you do feel that wasn't meat. But your head hurts too much to really care at this point.
She's basically in the quiet. She does try to say sorry, Muffin, but yeah.
Okay.
So I'm also not moving because I can't see to move. So that's it.
And the zombies are moving in on the other 2 zombies are moving in on Aloy. One misses, one miss, and miss. Okay. Now it's this dude's turn again. Thankfully, he has blown all his 5th level spell slots. Unfortunately, he has not used all his 4th and other spell slots. And
He's a cleric of at least double, if not triple, our level.
no, he's your level.
Bullshit.
He's your level. He's your level with a couple of advantages because he's not entirely human. Actually, I think the only thing I need is 3rd level for now. Let's see.
Pretty sure he's also working with a full class.
Well, I can remove contagion and because I'm not going to be using those again. 3rd level because you all are nicely bunched. And there's no more concentration spells to worry about. Spirit Guardians. Looking like most fiendish, malevolent imps. Yeah, first time on a turn. So when a creature enters the area for a first time or starts its turn there, so you're not getting damaged yet. Although, to be fair, Muffin is. Because Muffin's starting his turn, and that's 3d8 necrotic. Okay, so Muffin takes 17 points of necrotic damage, which takes him down to 43. Muffin is being swarmed by fiendish things. Oh god, this is Jillian's return from Demi-plane. All of a sudden,
The community gif.
Whack, whack.
Roll damage. And that maintains concentration on the Okay. Yum, 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 yum. From fiendish beings. They're leaving the zombies alone?
Oh yeah, wouldn't
Uh,
want him to actually hurt his allies.
Professional courtesy.
Jillian, first thing that happens is you take 19 points of necrotic damage. As you return and fiends bear down upon you.
Can she shoot around Muffin?
I think she's close enough to be able to reach around Muffin. It's just
Good.
from a distance that's a problem.
Okay. I'm assuming she can't use 2 trick shots at once.
Nope.
Fair enough. Okay, let's do the. Is it?
Nope.
And she shoots again.
No. Muffin is in the way.
And that's it.
Okay. Aloy. First you take... you lucked out. 11 points of necrotic damage. Yum, 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 yum. God, Reba's not even gonna know what's literally numping her. Oh.
Do I see what's over here?
It's kind of zombie bodies and it's dark. I mean, you've got the night vision goggles, but there's still zombies and...
Oh. All right, and I have an. Well, okay. If I start my turn there, how I took damage?
Yeah, you've already taken the damage. I've already...
No. I have to save to keep the haste up.
Oh, right. Yes. Roll for that, please.
That's con.
11 points, and you rolled a 24 total, so you keep it up. The haste stays up. I just hope I hope you're keeping track of how many rounds.
Haste is concentration, so I keep that up however long I need to until my concentration is broken.
No,
there is
no. Haste has a freaking time limit.
Haste. I thought that only had a round limit on the item we made.
There's still a limit to it. It's not. It doesn't happen for. It doesn't. You can't do it forever. It's concentration up to a minute.
Up to a minute, right?
Like this,
So,
it's basically an item that lets you cast a spell. That's what an artificer is.
yeah, I understood that. I was just trying to remember spell descriptions.
I just looked it up. It's concentration up to a minute. You've been using it right for everything up till there, and I think you've had it up for like 5 rounds now.
Okay, I'll find a place to mark that down.
It's okay, I'll keep track.
No. You've got enough to deal with.
No, it's fine. I'm already doing it. I was doing it for Jillian's being in demi-plane. I can just take over from that.
Well, first one missed, second one,
Also missed.
and yeah, that's turn.
Zombies. Missed. That one does actually hit. So Aloy takes 6 points of bludgeoning damage. Reba. Yeah, you're fine. You're still blind. Oh, and you take 9 points of necrotic damage. So there's something chewing on you now. Your head hurts, you can't see, and there's things chewing on you.
And there's literally nothing I can do except take a swing because I can't move because I can't see to move.
Well, you
And-
could theoretically follow the wall. You're wise. You can follow a wall and you know where north is, so direction isn't an issue.
Okay. Well, in which case, I do remember that to the south of me is clear, or at least was, and everybody was bunched up. I still don't know Jillian came back because that was after I was blinded, but I'm not going there. So I'll take a swing and then at the guy and then go south.
Okay. With disadvantage. No. Yeah.
Normal roll.
Oh yeah, because yeah.
Nat 20.
Okay. Roll damage.
6, all of, and then just head south.
Yeah, okay, so that's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Yeah, you stop when you bump into the table,
Okay.
but you don't feel things flapping around your head anymore. Yeah, he can't really maintain concentration on them, so those just kind of fall over. It's his turn. Aloy, wisdom saving throw.
Holy shit!
And Toll the Dead is save or suck. So,
Well done, Smeagol.
there you have it. Okay, cool. No, that's good. That's fine. Muffin. Oh, Muffin takes 16 point. Muffin is looking in really bad shape. Because that's... He is now down to 27 hit points.
Same as me.
Welcome to the 20s. I'm at 28.
Yeah, nope. But you're not still standing in the place where all the damage is happening. Okay, yeah, no, that misses.
My options are help, damage, or leave Jillian to everything.
Well, that's Muffin, not you. So, I mean, do you want to leave?
Well, no, but that's what I meant. If Muffin is down in the 20s and he's got room to move,
Yeah, I mean, he can get around Jillian, not a problem.
I mean, he's going to eat an opportunity attack either way, so Muffin goes over here. Well, as far towards here as can be gotten.
15, 20. Yeah, he can get out of there. Attack of opportunity misses. Top of the round, Jillian. Oh, first. Ow. That's 20 points of necrotic damage.
Oh.
Yeah, that was 8, 7, 5.
Can she tell the radius of the guardians?
Actually, now I have to look up what they are because I just knew everybody. 15 feet. So from where you are, you could take like another step back, another couple of. You could go here.
Yep, she goes to there.
Boom. And
Can
there's a-
she
can-
cast Lay on Hands?
Let me check something.
I know technically speaking it's
Hang on.
not a spell, so it's messy.
It's more. I don't know if there's. No, it's drawing power from a pool. There's no verbal component. You can theoretically use Lay on Hands.
And that's what she does
Okay.
for 15, last 15 health
Okay.
of that. And that's it.
Okay. Aloy. First. 13 points of necrotic damage.
Be right back.
Oh, Reba. Constitution save. Nope. I'm keeping track. That's the second failed one now.
Yep. Although I do have a question when it is my turn.
Aloy? Smeagol?
Hmm?
It's your turn.
Well, I started my turn in Damageville. That was what you just did, right? So can I move over to Jillian?
You can, and you are going to take an attack of opportunity, and that's... Wisdom save.
Holy shit! 20.
And Toll the Dead is another saver suck, so well done.
Bang.
Roll damage. Okay. Okay. And hang on. That's the thing. You don't have concentration, so haste is still going, don't you? Oh no, that was your second. I'm an idiot.
Hey, no saying that about my friend.
I will when they deserve it. The zombies are only attacking if you guys get close enough. Reba, you're still blind. You still have a hell of a headache.
Mm-hmm. Does the blindness and all that count as a debilitating effect?
Yes, but it's attached to a disease.
The reason I asked was greater restoration. Would that...
That is one of the things that can cure a disease.
Okay. In which case, I did stop when I hit the table, but I am registering. I still ain't hearing nothing, so I'm going to keep going south.
You run into a wall.
But did I hear myself run into the wall? Is what I'm asking.
It's just as your back is to the wall. Yes, but
Okay.
if you move even the slightest bit forward from that, you're in the silence effect.
Right. So basically, as soon as I can hear, she just greater restoration.
Okay. That's unless you have a bonus action.
Well, once my vision clears, assuming it does.
It does.
Okay. Sorry, I just need to double check range real fast. 90 feet. Holy shit. Okay. Then, if nothing else, bonus action Hunter's Mark on him from the distance.
Okay. And it's his turn. And you all are a little bit far away. Looks at you all. Battered, bruised, bleeding in places. Only recently undiseased. Well, I think I've stalled you long enough. And gone, leaving you with 2 zombies. Aloy.
I'm gonna shoot that one.
Okay. Roll damage. Yeah, it's still. Hang on, that's round 7. Okay, good. So you have a second shot. Roll damage. Yeah, it's still. I need to tweak the. I can see Aloy saying somewhere in the silence, I need to tweak the damage on this thing, because I need to tweak the damage on that thing. Zombies. 5, 10, 15. 5, 10, 15. They're not very bright. Reba. Oh, you can hear them again. So the first you know that you hear, it's boom, and I need to work the damage on them. Oh, hey!
Oh, okay.
Not even an oh hey, just a grumbling about damage.
Okay, fair enough. But probably, apparently from Reba, is you could lean forward and...
Yeah.
Oh!
Exactly.
Speaking
Okay.
of, Reba,
Well,
it's your turn.
yeah. Well, and he blipped out, and so the Hunter's Mark is now gone because I can't move it when they just boof like that. I don't think.
Well, to be fair, you know where he is, or you know the general direction of where he is.
Fair enough.
If you want to keep it on for a little while, it'll last for about an hour.
Okay.
As long as your
yeah.
concentration isn't broken.
Right.
Don't forget that.
Remember, Noms used that to great effect at least once.
Yeah, and okay, and she'd be wise enough to realize that, and so yeah, she's going to keep that going as long as she can. In which case, and by casting the Hunter's Mark, she did drop the Guardian of Nature.
Yep.
So that was fine. That being the case, I'm going to do since it's not concentration, of course not. Okay, then she's going to do just throws out her hand and just Toll the Dead on the 2 zombies. Or is it just one? No, it's ring. Well,
no,
it is just one. Oh, it's a creature. So yeah.
Yeah,
on
the range 60. What the range 60 feet means, how far the thing can be away from you to have the spell work.
Gotcha. Okay. Yeah, I'm dealing with things with areas and range, so it got a little messed up in my head. Sorry.
When it says range, that means how far away the thing is. If it says anything that talks about radius or diameter, is your area.
Gotcha. Okay.
Or number of creatures, but no, Toll the Dead is a single creature. One.
Okay. Well, and
you would have been in a lot more trouble had Toll the Dead been an area of effect spell.
So then, sorry, I lost track in terms of turn order. Was I able to see before Aloy shot? Because I want to target the one that she shot,
yes,
but I need to know.
yes.
Okay.
Because
Cool.
basically it was the turn order is Jillian, Aloy, zombies,
cool.
Reba, Doctor, Muffin.
Okay. Gotcha. So yes, you're right. By now.
And Reba's vision cleared just before the Doctor went.
Gotcha.
So she saw Aloy shoot the next round.
Which is what I want. I want to target that particular zombie with Toll the Dead.
So that one.
It is a
Okay.
DC save of 15. It is where is it?
Wisdom.
Yes, wisdom. My bad.
Because I've been using it.
Oh, my bad.
And it very definitely fails. Roll damage.
Okay. And it took damage, so it's going to be 1d12. So
1d12.
well,
Yeah, if the target has taken damage.
Oh yeah, because it's already taken damage. Yeah.
so I'll just have to roll it straight. Okay.
Yeah, because unfortunately there's no drag and drop for that.
Not a problem.
Why?
Roll 1d12.
That is why Toll the Dead can alternate between extremely gross and big and as effective as Sacred Flame.
1. I did a point of damage. It's not really a toll. It's more of a ding. The dead.
It's more.
Yeah. Look, she's spent. Okay, she's pissed. She's frustrated. She's tired. She's
Okay.
gonna need to sleep for like a week.
Yeah, Doctor Dude is gone. Muffin's turn, and Muffin's over there, badly bunged
Yeah,
up.
Muffin's just gonna end turn.
Okay. Yeah, Muffin is box mode. Boop. Boop. Jillian.
Jillian beholds as loud as
Yeah, that
Meta-humanly
feels
possible.
really good.
Searing Smites at that one.
Roll damage. That's one dead zombie. Point.
She shoots the other one.
Yeah, it doesn't really matter. These are zombies. Yeah, roll damage. You've seen these things before. You were blowing heads clean off. That one, unfortunately, still does seem to be going. Aloy. There is one left. It is missing surprising amounts of its torso. And it is advancing.
I'm just gonna
Roll
put another
damage.
bullet.
Yeah, you right between the eyes and thump. And silence descends.
I'm gonna go over to Muffin, get out enough kit to basically try and fit the glowy nonsense back into a containment, or what's left of it. Get like protective gear and go over and.
You can't. There may be a couple of bits of dust, but you don't see it anymore.
I'm gonna pull the thunder cannon and just start shooting the containment and shoot the machine, and I'm just shooting anything that gets in my line of vision.
Poor Aloy.
And in the middle of all that, Reba's just going, Aloy! 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 Blow it up!
That's the thing. As you're saying that,
No,
'cause
but
you're
it's
the
gone.
closest. You can hear her say that, and if you look, there's.
And I'm
Jillian
just
just-
shooting at random objects at this point. I'm just trying to destroy whatever I can see.
Jillian looks for
I'm
the man unsuccessfully.
Very unsuccessfully, yes.
Oh, right. Reba will stop for a second after finding out we're not blowing it up and focus and try to get some sense of like where.
The direction you're getting. Actually, make me a survival check.
Okay.
Just to see how
11.
sort of a southeasterly direction-ish.
So she from where she's at leaning against the table, she kind of turns with her eyes closed and is like, then points in the direction. Let me take one quick look at one thing. No, that's not going to help. Okay.
It's the thing is, what you know is that still on this plane for now.
So it went in that general direction, and it is still on Earth.
Jillian runs for the cage to the ladder.
Okay, you climb back up and you find yourself. There's a certain amount of clang and clunk on the trapdoor, but you can lift it. It just takes a little bit of struggling because where you've come out is a trapdoor under that bathtub.
Oh, it was one of the. Oh, nice! It was one of the clawfoot. Oh
No, it's an old tin bath.
Oh.
If I'd had any charges left of the Wanda Secrets, that would have been perfect for then. But I'd used it earlier.
Yep, that's fair. Well, I can see.
Hurry up there, you two!
No!
Girl, fuck you!
Get back down here, or you can just fuck off by yourself.
Jillian goes outside.
I'm with Aloy. We're breaking every single item in here as possible. Yeah, they may be able to rebuild, but I want to make it as hard as possible for them to do so before we leave.
Yeah, to be fair, there's not that much left to break. There's that shrine altar thing, and that's and the tables and things, but that's about all that's left. That's
It's still really fucking satisfying to do so.
how far is Jillian going? Is she at least waiting by the
pause.
horses? Here's a question though: how are you gonna get Muffin up?
Good thing Jillian already left before that could be asked.
But to be fair, I mean, come on. Jillian is the only one who could theoretically help rope.
Honestly, Muffin could probably just jump up after a little bit of repair work, right?
It's narrow,
Too narrow?
for one thing, and he doesn't go straight vertical, and it's a bit that was more than his jumping height.
Well, then I'm gonna go to around that corner where the zombies were and just try and see if there's anything over there.
No, there's just another hole. I mean, oops, hang on.
Yeah.
Yeah, literally all there was there, just to reveal to you, it was another couple of corpse disposal holes.
I'm gonna head over to Muffin and do at least some repair work.
Okay, Tinker's tools.
I'll stay close by, but
Yeah, that's how many hit points he gets back for the time being. So is back around 50.
And then I'm gonna look for the. I'm gonna just look for the various chemicals and other uniquely flammable stuff I've got on hand.
Okay. I mean, given how much trashing of the place you've done, there's nothing left to burn.
Because well, no, it doesn't matter to me. I'm going to burn everything. I'm going to find the weakest point in the building and just start setting this place to
Yeah, but
completely turn to.
you're still in the basement.
Yeah, we got to
No,
get
You're not seeing any foundation here.
Yeah.
No, I understand that. I'm saying I'm getting the chemicals together as that's my plan to do once I find the time to do it.
But
as in, once we get Muffin out, I want the chemicals ready to start putting in places.
yeah, but you can't climb a ladder while you're carrying that shit.
Yeah. Aloy, I agree. We'll do that, but we got to get up and out first. Sorry.
Okay. I
order
mean,
of
I could put it
operations.
together and then go up with Muffin.
But you'd have to
put the stuff back in. Muffin has containers. I mean,
There is
doesn't
better
matter what order we do
light
it.
up there.
We'll be able to see better up there.
Okay.
Sorry. Order of operations. I just want to get Muffin out safe first. Get you and
Yeah,
I
no,
out safe
I
first.
don't explain. I get it.
Okay.
What is Jillian doing? I'm hoping that she's at least turning up with a rope.
Jillian, as she's briefly flailing outside, she percepts for anything. Maybe not.
Nope.
I will.
There is guilt. To be fair, there's flailing, but there's also guilt.
I'll start climbing up the ladder to see where the trapdoor goes.
Yeah.
Eventually goes back with rope.
Yeah. So when Reba comes out in that bathroom, she finds Jillian coming back with a length of rope.
Oh, excellent. Yeah, we got to figure out. I think Muffin will fit.
Muffin will fit just about. It's just the rungs aren't a thing, and yeah.
We're gonna have to hoist Muffin up and out.
I mean, he can probably take some of the weight off you on the rungs, but he couldn't put his full weight on the rungs just because of how his feet are.
Yeah,
he's not. He's like a big dog. He's not designed to.
Gotcha. Okay,
hook and climb.
That makes sense. So yeah, he can help a little. Muffin will be able to help a little bit, but he's not made for ladders. So
tie him quickly, please.
Yeah, no shit. We're gonna have a talk later. Anyway. So yeah.
Good luck.
Gonna scramble back down with the rope, with the end of the rope, and all right, Aloy, bring Muffin over. We'll get him up and out.
Yeah, he can spring to the top of the cage easily enough, but which is probably the best place to tie
Muffin,
him.
Position for hoisting.
And then box.
Perfect. And the two of us will tie Muffin up.
And then unboxes, tries to put feet on rung, and then sort of leans back and boop. And Reba, being fairly wise, would be, okay, if Muffin is metal, Muffin is heavy. Maybe if all three of us were up there with the end of the rope. And I know I'm pissed at Jillian, but we don't want to drop Muffin because Aloy would explode.
Yep. Yeah, no, I'm doing, okay, even I can do the math on that one. Aloy, we're going to need to be up there as well. We're going to need all three of us for this.
Just waiting for someone to figure that out. And I'm going to climb up.
God. You guys need bonding drinking. You guys need so much bonding drinking.
So, yeah.
By the way, the blip has changed direction. It's still southish, but now it's southwest, in the waste.
And he's gone into the wastes. It was southeast, now it's southwest. FYI. All right, and she goes up.
Which direction is the town in?
I was wondering when somebody was going to ask about that.
That town's a lost cause.
Depends on the Reverend. Depends on what he wanted to do.
Which direction is the town in from the sanitarium?
Reba would know that, but I don't
Southeast?
remember. Yeah. He probably went to the town and then left that town because it was southeast. And if he went southeast, he did something and then went southwest into the wastes, probably taking someone into the wastes. That's what I would.
We need to get moving.
No, we need to recover. We need to not be mostly dead. And then we burn
Well,
this place.
he's not there, is the thing.
Well-
Sorry, was that...
I'm Reba the Wise. First of all, he's not there anymore, so no longer a threat to you. Second of all, you can still scry on the Reverend.
I still have the connection in place with the Reverend. I can scry on him. What that's going to give me, I shudder to think, but I'll do it. But not until we're up and out and this place is burning. Let's go. And Reba climbs up.
Okay. So Reba and Aloy climb up, and I'm going to be kind to you at this point. It takes a lot of effort, but you do manage, with Muffin scrabbly help, to get Muffin through the trapdoor and out.
And oddly enough, seeing Muffin just being Muffin and scrabbling and just generally being, well, kind of an animal, but not quite. Actually, Reba kind of smiles a little at him, being all, trying to just, like that actually breaks it a little,
And when finally up, each in turn gets little soft little headbutts. Boop, boop, bunk,
Pet, pet,
boop,
pet, 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 pet,
bonk.
pet, pet.
Longest for Aloy. Boop.
Yeah.
Many switches. And Muffin, okay, you're probably going to want to be outside, or at least closer to somewhere that's not surrounded by potential whoosh so that we can get out quickly. Just be near the doors.
Boop, boop. Clink, 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 clink.
Aloy, whatever you're setting, trail it to the door. I can take it from there.
Sure. I'm gonna start doing that.
Yeah, I'm not going to ask for rolls for this. You've had a hard day. And you're incredibly motivated.
So motivated.
I'm gonna find anything extra in the pharmacy to make this even more ridiculous.
Yeah, and don't forget the.
You'd cleaned it out pretty well anyway. To be fair, you had a fairly good roll if memory serves.
Yeah, that's true.
So there's not really anything further you can get. I mean, you've taken what papers mattered, if memory serves me. So it's well,
Sorry.
you've taken what you think matters.
Right.
That's
Well,
gonna
no,
have to do.
and what papers wouldn't whammy us is what I was remembering.
Well, that
Sorry.
too, but anyway, the point being that particularly starting in the areas where there's a lot of flammable shit, places in the pharmacy where there's some hoodoo shit, that blood-filled machine over in the corner, there's terrible lots of waste and fumes and things, and it's not as impressive looking as it could be when Reba does her prestidigitation, sets off a spark and lets it go, but it's burning. It smells horrible. But that's about the extent of it. It's burning, it smells bad. It'll do. There's nothing to put it out. It's not going to rain anytime soon, not in this area.
Which Reba might actually have some inkling that that's the case. I just don't know with the nature stuff. Maybe I don't know.
She knows this kind of area. She knows this kind of land. Rain is rare.
Fair. That makes more sense. Thank you. So yeah, so it ain't gonna rain anytime soon, and this is going to take a while, but it's not gonna stop. It's gonna burn down to the ash. There's going to be nothing left but a hole.
Jillian's busy saddling up.
Reba the Wise might want to scry first.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna go over to my horse and sit down next to it. And actually, I'll ask the horse to sit down so I can lean up against it.
Horses don't like lying down because they don't sit. Horses
No,
don't
That's
sit.
that's true.
That's
That's true. I forgot. Never mind then. I'll just do it standing and leaning up against the horse.
At which point you get Muffin sort of clattering up to you, bump, boop, and then goes box.
Thank you.
Yeah, so you can sit and lean against Muffin.
Yeah. And I pull out the compact and focus on it, do whatever required motions and such, and say, the Reverend. And
You are currently seeing the church. There are fewer people in it, but there are people alive. And so is the Reverend, although he looks in significantly dire straits. He's focusing on patching people up, the couple that remain, and from what you can see from the windows, the dust storm has got particularly bad out there. But he's alive.
I'm giving a running commentary on all this. The Reverend is alive. There are still a few people left. He looks pretty bad off, but he is alive and moving. The dust storm is real bad.
They need to leave.
I don't know that we're in any condition to help them right now, but
Well,
Jillian?
that's the thing. They don't seem to be under attack at this point. Whatever attack happened is over.
yeah, whatever went down is over. The Reverend is alive. There are survivors.
Yeah,
You could
my
at least
point
find
is,
out what happened and
Yeah,
have a roof over your heads to recover in.
we could go back and recover there. Looks like whatever happened is done, but
Yeah, given the scrying will have broken your concentration on the hunter's mark, but if he's in the wastes now, he's probably
Yeah.
not going back anytime soon.
Yeah, and I don't have the track on him anymore, but given the circumstances, this was more important. And like I said, he went to the waste. He's not. I doubt he's coming back anytime soon. And we're probably gonna have to go in after him. Joy, but we're not doing that right now. So let's go back to the
Fine.
town, recover, and see what goes. See what's next.
yeah, and we should probably also tell the people to leave so that this asshole doesn't have anywhere to come back to and drain more people at. Salt the damn earth where he wants to be.
Assuming the Reverend's willing to leave, yes. I'm not forcing anybody out of their homes.
There's nothing here. There's nothing here for anybody.
Never mind. And she just ends it there and saddles up.
And Muffin gets up, clatters over to Aloy, leans. Boop.
Come on, Muffin, let's go.
It's obviously not the most comfortable ride back, but weirdly, the dust storm is, it's still not great, but it's not as horrible as Reba's scrying showed when she was doing the scrying. So clearly whatever effect that was only temporary, but there's still that dust in the air. Unfortunately, it's getting into places, and you guys are all bashed up. A knock on the door of the church gets a slight scrabbling noise, and that little 5-year-old boy. You came back? You're all bashed up.
Is everyone here okay?
The Reverend's hurt kinda bad. Let me see what I can do about the door. Mama! And There's a more than a bit of a struggle, but they do manage to get the door open enough to let Muffin in. And obviously the rest of you, but Muffin is the widest, so.
Big box.
And probably with as much help as you guys can manage in your current conditions, get the door shut, locked up again. The Reverend has apparently been napping in one of the pews, but the noise and the commotion and the whoop has him looking up. Well, you look how I feel.
Mm.
Did he come back?
No, it's a different fella.
Kind of doctory looking.
Well-dressed
Give a
fella.
give a vague description of the
Yeah,
guy.
yeah, that's about him.
Yeah, sorry about that. He was way more than we anticipated. But he's gone into the wastes, and we're going after him.
Not like that, anyway.
Oh, no. And we're going to help CDU and CDU folk.
What happened here, Reverend?
He came with critters, I think is the best description. Whatever tussle you had with him must have burned him out some, but probably not enough. There was a cloud of fiends around him for a while, but the Lord was with me enough to at least back him off some. Managed to get people at least a little bit protected, not everyone. There were fights. Some of the menfolk decided to try and defend their homesteads and paid for it.
Glances over at Aloy.
But
Makes me wonder if there's enough people here to even be a town anymore.
there's kind of horrified looks and glaring from most of the town.
As well as Reba.
Admittedly, what little is left of it. Folks go, folks come. If we can get some of this cleared out, maybe we can still have a town. And this subsided a fair bit from what it was like a few hours ago.
That's good.
Maybe it'll fade further, I don't know.
We'll see
Maybe.
what tomorrow brings on that score. I'm hoping it does. You won't be needing to take any supplies to the asylum anymore.
I kind of figured if that doctor fella was still comfortable in his own spot, he wouldn't have come here.
Yeah. Unfortunately, there was nothing we could do about that. But I'm glad you're all right.
For varying values of the word, yeah. But
Well, if you don't mind, I'll see what I can do to help that. If that's all right with you.
I'll be all right by morning. It's the worst of it's dealt with.
And she looks over the people that are left. Does anybody need any help immediately?
I saw to them first.
Oh, of course. Sorry.
That's all right. I understand. You focus on who you know. Looks over at Jillian. Are you all right?
Jillian does not look back or answer.
It turns around because if you two wouldn't mind seeing to things a bit.
You were coming across a little quiet there, Thess.
Oh no, that was deliberate. It really was. He's sort of shooing Aloy and Reba over to the few remaining people.
Yeah. Reba's gonna make a show of motioning to Aloy and walking over to everyone to to verify what the Reverend said about them being all right. Come on, Aloy.
I'm going to walk over to Muffin, walk away from everybody else, just work on Muffin.
All right then. Never mind. Fuck me, I guess. Hopefully not said loud enough for the Reverend to hear, but
Jillian looks to the Reverend once the two of them scurry off.
You seem a bit shaken on a spiritual level. I thought you might need to talk to someone a bit more understanding of the problem.
I'm not sure I understand anymore.
Anything in particular? You know, he is beyond our understanding.
Just I try to trust him when have faith because he put his faith in me, but I don't know if I can do this.
The greatest gift he ever gave us was free will, but sometimes it's also our greatest curse. I don't know the whole situation, but the bits and pieces that I picked up, one way or another, there would have been suffering on you and yours if you hadn't taken up what you did. You would have not been here, I take it. And if he was desperate enough to do this, to get you back from what the Lord called you to do in this case, what do you think he would have done if you died?
We were both in danger that night, that first night, because of me.
I don't think you were the one who did yourself a fatal injury, were you?
No, but I walked into that, and he followed me.
Did you know it was there?
Just trying to help people who needed help.
And clearly that I'm not an expert, and as you can imagine, I'm not well versed in the ways of the marital thing. But I can say this. This has no bearing on what your man was like as a husband or man, but it does seem as though he needed someone strong. You couldn't always be that. No one should be. You helping more people than just the ones in your immediate sight is not your fault. Nor is it his fault that he got desperate. Feelings are a thing. They happen. And As you can imagine, I have my own conversations with the Lord, and I gather that there's no way back for you on this path anyhow. You're in this for the long haul, want it or not. And if you couldn't do it, you wouldn't be doing it. You do the best you can. And right now it seems that the Lord's plans for you and your own needs as regards your husband are in line. Mysterious ways. Would you rather be the corpse bride or the one who saves him? Even if that saving is returning him to the Lord. It's better than being thrall to a demon.
I know what I have to do. It's just
It's hard.
I did all this for him, and I don't want to be in a world without him.
Well, then you're just gonna have to get creative. You're gonna have to make amends with someone learned, someone wise. You're gonna have to sit down and think. You are... The Lord is a Trinity. There's in Reba, there's philosophy. There's another sort of Trinity: head, hand, heart. You're a hand. Gestures a little to Aloy. She's the head, believe it or not. Gestures to Reba. She's the heart. Together, you are what you need to be, but you need to be it, and you insulting each other. I mean, you're gonna frustrate each other. That happens. You've been married, you know. But you gotta work together. You gotta accept that the things that rub you the wrong way most of the time are the same things that make you fit together like the pieces in a jigsaw puzzle. And you gotta be the one to do that, because, again, gesture to Aloy, she got book learning, but no sense. Subtle gesture to Reba, she got good sense, but no book learning, and not a whole lot in the way of dealing with folks. You got all of that in smaller measures. You know how to put it together. You are not just a hand to hold a gun. You're a hand to guide. Not the world, but the people that you need. Look beyond your gun.
I'll try.
And make it up to those two. I reckon y'all be dead if not for each other. And come see me tomorrow. I think we're going to need to have another chat, but a different kind of chat, not a chastising chat. I think that my relationship with the Lord is a little less tenuous than yours is. I don't think you know how to talk to him. We may have to work on that a bit. And I think I've got an idea how, but I'm going to need a talk with him myself and some rest and some food before I can manage that. But this had to be said.
Thank you, Reverend.
It actually pulls off her hat and gives her hair a little ruffle. the things that other people do as a reaction to what you did are not your fault. They could have done something else. Now I'm gonna go see if I can put together anything that's a little bit more than stew. I reckon I may have a roast. There's enough folks, there's few enough folks here that my roast might actually go around.
More much obliged.
Oh, I think we all need a good meal at this point. And wanders off in kitchenward direction. And Reba, while this conversation is going on, is at least partially distracted because she's now wearing Spot like a stole. You came back! You smell of blood and nasty.
I missed you so much, and just holding,
purr.
and just please keep doing that for a while. I need it.
Yes, no, I'm right here. I'm right here. I killed lots of mice, and there was a bad man and bad critters, and I wanted to attack him, but I thought you might. If you came back and I was just I didn't think that would be a good idea.
No, it's better you stayed safe.
Boof. Purr. So, okay, briefly before we call it a night, does Jillian want to address any of what was said?
Just gonna pause for a minute, lean very heavily against the altar, and take out her locket and hold it in her fist and try to remove curse.
The pictures are blank, but not horrible.
Just gonna snaps it back shut and just toys with Isaac's ring, and then she just goes to Aloy and then just puts a hand on her shoulder.
Yeah,
You okay?
I need a lab.
In due time.
I can't fix half this shit without a lab.
Well, the
We can
blacksmith.
ask around,
Yeah, because the blacksmith
see what
might
tools
not
are at
be
the
here.
blacksmith.
Sorry, didn't hear most of that. That's cut off really badly.
Sorry. Just to say, Aloy is smart enough to know that she's not gonna have a lab because her entire shtick with Reba, with joining up with Jillian, was that she was gonna move around, and so she wasn't gonna get caught out by anybody. So she's not gonna have a lab, but the what Jillian said about the blacksmith shop. I mean, maybe. It's good enough for more than basic repairs, because you can do basic repairs here. Improvements, you need a blacksmith shop. Or a lab.
Well, at least there's somewhere to fix things.
You've got more charisma than that, Aloy.
She's not in a mood.
Yes, I know, but she's still got more charisma than that, and she's maybe not wise, but she does at least get some impression that, I mean, this is Jillian trying.
We'll talk in a bit, okay?
Okay, just wanted to see if you're holding up. Roof
Yeah,
over our
I'm-
head. Reckon a roof over our head is the first step.
At the very minimum, and I'm going to finally turn around and prod Jillian in the forehead a little.
Jillian
Bumps into
resists the
head.
urge to swat.
Okay, so that's more or less Aloy.
Get yourself rested, and honestly, I think we need a little bit of time to get properly refocused.
Well, I'll make sure to rest up tonight. Reverend said he's making dinner.
That's good. I still need to work all of the dents out of Muffin.
Boop. Muffin doesn't like the hammer.
The faster we do that, the less time you have to spend with it.
Boop,
And I'll give you a nice long buffing afterwards, too.
boop, 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 boop. Looking at Jillian, and she can almost see she needs to rest before she does the buffing. Boop.
Try to take things slow, Aloy. You need to rest up too.
Boop. Boop. Headbutt bunk onto Aloy. Boop, boop.
I will make sure to actually sleep. I'm not going to be living on a diet of coffee and more coffee.
Boop. And
That's wise.
looks up at Jillian, and then looks over in the direction of Reba in a sort of you're gonna get better from her. This is Aloy. And then sort of huddles in box formation as the hammer comes out.
Jillian pats Aloy's shoulder and wanders off.
Yeah, the maybe 5 or 6 people, most of them the kids, are looking over at the more or less abandoned Reba, and looking over at the distressed booping that is Muffin.
She's basically just sitting there in one of the pews with Spot around her neck, just exhausted. She spent so many spell slots, and she's just burnt and pissed and fed up.
But to be fair, Reba, with the Arcana check that she has, if you guys hadn't made him burn the slots he did,
The town would have been so much worse off.
they would. I mean, the Reverend is clearly holding back some things, but clearly in the defense of his town. But seriously, if you guys hadn't made him burn his 5th levels and the rest of it, they'd all be dead.
Yeah.
Jillian plops down beside Reba.
She just sort of. She just
pats her knee.
Just looks at Jillian and goes, "Yeah, sorry about that. Things got a little heated." And
A little bit.
I know you were in kind of the same boat I was, just feeling pretty useless that whole time for different reasons, but yeah, at least you could shoot.
Oh, I could shoot, but
When you weren't stuck in a...
Yeah, but I mean,
the restraint, I could do that.
Causes
provokes a certain feeling.
But we'll be all right. We'll be all right.
Yeah, I reckon we will.
And heck, if we hadn't made him strain himself as much as we did, nobody'd be alive here. So we did at least that much. We can be proud of that at least. And I meant what I said. We're going after him. I also meant what I said. We're saving Isaac, or at least we're going to damn well try.
We're going to save him.
Quietly. Sorry, Reverend. About the damn. She's trying to be considerate. She doesn't follow any of it, doesn't believe a word of it, but...
Spot is staying on Reba's shoulders, but does reach out a paws to lay them on Jillian's shoulder, just to add a little bit of support. I'm helping.
And Reba
starts making biscuits.
Yep.
Neat.
And Reba just glances at Spot, glances back at Jillian, and goes, "She's helping." Or, yeah.
Got it
But,
right this
yeah.
time. Good.
Yeah, but yeah, we'll do what we can. We'll try to save him. I make no promises we will, but I promise you we'll try.
Just need to get to him.
Mm-hmm. I mean, if you want to talk about what's going on with you, because you don't look well, but I ain't talking about being exhausted. I'm here.
Which you can
I know.
we can probably, if that wants to happen, and it probably does, but it'll probably wait until after dinner in game, because this we cannot end the session. We cannot end the episode here because it's a little too up in the air at the moment.
Right.
Because I don't know what all you all want to do, and I'm sure you're going to spend the next week thinking about it. And you're really close, and most of what we see is mouth.
Sorry, I was scritching dusk. Apologies.
No, that's fine. Just saying. But yeah, we're past time, but we couldn't really just leave it there. So, we'll do either a wrap up or a run out to the wastes, depending, next week. So yeah, sorry about that. I kind of created a nightmare, and the close
bit.
quarters didn't help.
Yeah, wrap up sounds good.
Yep,
Yeah,
so
I like that idea.
I'll see you guys next week. Later.
See you next week. Dusky says goodnight.